I remembered to start recording to make my life easier. It is Morrowind time. So I noted on the save that we're getting the wind gift next. What I didn't note is what is waiting for us outside this door. Actually nothing. It is 3 p.m. There's nothing chasing us. It's gonna be a good day in Soulslime today. So last stone is the Wind Stone. So we get to open with some story time. Oh, thank you so much. Terry brought me a coffee. With no coercion involved. What about the Heartstone? No, we got the Beast Stone. That's kind of like the Heartstone. Sinsu the coffee bean. Oh my goodness. You know, come to think of it, I like that heart was included as an element in Captain Planet. Avar had one final gift he had to recover, the gift of the winds. So he traveled to the Windstone, far on the western coast of the island. When he arrived, the Allmaker spoke to him, giving him his final task. Find the greedy man and release the wind from its captivity. So Avar wandered the land in search of the greedy man. He looked in the trees, but the greedy man did not hide there. Nor did he hide near the oceans or the deep caves. And the beasts had not seen him in the dark forests. Finally, Avar came to a crooked house, and he knew that here he would find the greedy man. Ah! Hi, Belmont. You always figured it was a stand-in for spirit or aether? You know, that's honestly pretty reasonable. I mean, that is an element sometimes. One that 80s kids would understand better. They do always leave spirit out. Who are you? Shouted the greedy man. That you would come to my house. I am Avar of the Skull, said Avar. Oh, I misspelled skull in the title. I am not warrior, shaman, or elder. If I do not return, I will not be missed. But I have returned the oceans and the earth, the trees, the beasts, the sun, and I will return the winds to my people, that we may feel the spirit of the Allmaker in our souls again. And with that, he grabbed up the greedy man's bag and tore it open. The winds rushed out with gale force, sweeping the greedy man up and carrying him off, far from the island. Avar breathed in the winds and was glad. He walked back to the Windstone, where the Allmaker spoke to him a final time. You have done well, Avar. You, the least of the Skull, have returned my gifts to them. The greedy man is gone for now, and should not trouble your people again in your lifetime. Your Allmaker is pleased. Go now and live according to your nature. And Avar started back to Skull Village. You modded a lot of the title for me? Did you add an extra A to Skull? Thank you, Suri. You're a good bean. Also, thank you for the head pets. And then what happened, grandfather? What do you mean, child? He went home. No, when he returned to the village, the child continued. Was he made a warrior, or taught the ways of the shaman? Did he lead the skull in battle? I do not know. That is where the story ends, said the grandfather. But that is not an ending. That is not how stories end. The old man laughed and got up from his chair. Is it not? I know what we gotta do. I feel like I'm guilty myself of not giving Spirit enough credit as an elemental component. Not that I think about that often these days. I think it's fair that heart has more of an impact. I think you're right. Please. Thank you. I mean, to a general populace, heart seems actionable. To be fair, fire and earth don't seem that actionable. But heart does. Like, I can't wield the power of fire or wind, but at least I can say I care as an 80s child. Not that I was an 80s child, but still. You can wield the power of the void? Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it depends on the type of void. If you voided out the, one of the, like, 3 garbage patches we have, that would probably help a lot. I'm speaking louder than normal because the game's loud in my ears. By giving the Abyss OO back and grant you power. That's amazing. I can't imagine the Abyss would ever notice my... You know what, never mind. Oh, come on. I specifically went for the bound sword because I'm like, oh, I don't have enough, stam to actually fight this thing with my real sword. added blueberries to your smoothie? Does the color and flavor add to your enjoyment? I'll be honest, it doesn't sound too worth it to me, but I'm happy you tried. I mean, they say there's, like, good stuff in blueberries, right? The tannins? Are tannins still good for you? Do we have the science on that? Well, more filling is pretty positive. What happened? Oh, it was you. Much appreciated. Well, that was fun. That was something I heard, but I think that was like a fad health thing anyway. Like most health things. Well, we've been in this situation before. Yeah, I'm kiting. That's helpful, right? If I have a DPS, I'm my own DPS. I'm out of DPS. Hit me. Hit me. Just running in front of her ice blast trying to catch him. Jump 1000. I mean, I've got, what is it called? Intervention? Oh, hi, Nai. Thank you for the pats. A yump would be more fun, that's true. Do you think the Skull Village will help me? She has the power to help me, but she's not right now for some reason. Oh wait, this is not the Skull Village. This is just these 3 individuals. And they don't care at all. I mean, this wouldn't happen if they didn't have infinite chase range. Anemone train. I think they helped in the Skull Village. But that was a very different location. It's okay, we found the Windstone. Travel south and east of the Lake of Ice to Glynshol's tomb and free the winds from the greedy man's bag. South and east from the Lake of Ice. I know where that is. I mean, in theory, they're not a problem. I can just outrun them forever. Oh no. They're just like my, hunting party. I wish this was, Oblivion, where if you had high enough acrobatics, you could just trick NPCs into platforming where they shouldn't be platforming, and they can fall to the deaths. That was my main tactic. Bringing enemies into dangerous environments and then paralyzing them so they would ragdoll down a cliff. Now this. I don't soul's time for this. It's true. So this is Thirsk. This is not what we're looking for. You think this is what sharks feel like? If they stop holding W, they lose. JoJo has important business. Screw the haters. That's right. Good Beast isn't that good after all. Doesn't even help. Oh god. Oh, you're fucked. Okay. So for one, you need to stop. For two, I think we're fucked. Like, I think we actually need to restart. Because the last time this happened, the entire world hated me and never stopped. These guys, I guess, are real people. I mean, it should be like... Oh, God. It should be like, if I kill all of them, there'd be no one to report me, right? I don't think that's how it works in this game, unfortunately. I didn't receive a message, so I don't think that's the case. You didn't know? Well, this is OpenMW, baby. Anything's possible with modding. We do have the technology to unleash the full force of Soulslide onto a player character. Sometimes you just gotta wolf out. You know when you're a mouse driving a cat? And the world just keeps on dominating you? Sometimes you gotta switch it up and wolf out. Those 3 wolves inside need a break from you from time to time. I do like the version of Werewolf where the wolf just comes out. Was that Snow Goblin, like, proposing to her for a second? I'll leave them be. Sorry loves when Allie releases the wolf. I can't confirm nor deny that. I wouldn't know. I just know what happens when I try. Okay, we have a reasonable train behind us. It's not going to get out of hand this time. The most important thing to watch out for is puppy time management, as always. A reasonable train? It was just 2. It's a manageable... Yeah, it's just these guys. A moderate train? Perhaps it's a moderate train now. Look at her coming from... Imagine if I had the render distance set to its normal amount. They'd be chasing me down before I ever even got a chance. What's even the deal with these guys? Who are you? Oh, thank you. I was gonna get concerned for a second. Okay! So, Why do I not just kill them instead of running with them? Well, it's like inconvenient, right? I've got that big AoE spell, so it's like kind of easy and satisfying when I get a bunch all at once. Yeah, it's mostly magic conservation. What's your problem with conservation? Okay, stop. That's a problem. Oh, hi, Mom. Thank you for the pats. How are you doing? I saw you playing Final Fantasy IX earlier. Yeah, what we have here is a failure to carry magic potions. Oh, I see. You only come here for Isa. I knew it. It is true. Look, I don't blame her. I said I knew it. You're right, Mom. You gave me pats. I should be happy. I didn't deserve that. Don't be jelly. Oh, there just hasn't been enough of that. Yeah, we haven't seen enough cliff racers here on Soul Slime. I wish I had a clock. I think I'm actually gonna pop into Thirskier for a second just to check the time. I mean, this is actually Graring's house, but that's fine. Graring's house works. It's 6, so actually we do need to be finding a place to wolf. That might work in a pinch, but I'd rather that hole over there. Because ideally, I'm not going to piss off everyone in that village by being a werewolf near them. Oh yeah. This'll be fine. I don't mind killing that guy. Actually, yeah, the beast's the beast gets too hungry and interrupts the rest. Oh. No, thank you. So here's the thing. When I puppy out, I can't have any witnesses. Oh, hi, Mr. Shins.
The forces of darkness are mine to command. All shall bow before the terrible power of Timbal the Dark.
I'm just gonna go a little deeper. I'll use him to satisfy the beast's flesh hungies. He is kind of asking for it. That's the thing. I couldn't possibly be blamed for what's about to befall this man.
I'll take care of this. Today.
Whenever I run like this, I just imagine, like, being a werewolf football player. Oh, you're doing Final Fantasy 9 too, 9? I know, Mr. Shins has the cutest little kitty emotes.
End your fight.
You're picturing like some kind of Shinhan martial arts pose. I'd like to not kill everyone. I don't know if I have. Maybe I have. I didn't catch the end of your last stream. He's trying to have fun with it. Despite the train. Yeah, some of these are named NPCs. I don't want to hurt them. I just want to find the greedy man's house and release his windbag. You just got to Lindblom and talk to... I see, I see. We are currently a little bit ahead of that. We just entered the next, like, dungeon segment, I would say. So we're gonna be real good and not spoil anything. But I am playing, like, a harder difficulty mod, so the chance is very real that I'm just going to get hard stuck at some point and you'll catch up. There's always that possibility. Found it. Lundblom. It wouldn't be the first time it's happened in a game. It's a bone wolf. Okay. All we have to do is free the winds from the greedy man's bag. Since the last time I played... Oh, hi, Chocoletta. You're looking forward to my playthrough? Well, don't feel any pressure to watch if it's going to spoil you. I wouldn't want to sully your first ever experience with Final Fantasy IX. I'm looking forward to your playthrough too, actually. Oh my goodness. I should say since I'm talking about it. Hopefully that works. Hey! I have to say, watching you play it is also extremely pleasant. Like, honestly, your streams are so relaxing. In all the best ways. The story is fairly straightforward. I'm not sure. You might have already pieced together, like, what's happening, but I don't want to get... I don't want to say anything. Well, thank you. From someone who's definitely been doing it a lot longer than I have, that means a whole lot. Ah, we cannot do this as a werewolf, but also I think we did it. We've opened the greedy man's bags and freed the winds. We should return to the Windstone. I think we're first going to rest in here so we come out as a... I was gonna say human, but I meant a cat. Yeah, Mr. Shins is also playing Final Fantasy IX. It is his first time. And if you'd like to see someone play it for the first time instead of, like, the fourth, absolutely check him out. It's always a nice time over there. And thank you for the pats, Isa. I found this funny thing while looking through your email subscriptions. It said, let's check in with Jack's podcast. That seems reasonable, assuming you once were subscribed in some way to a podcast from someone named Jack. I see how that could happen. I see the flaw with my plan. Now that I'm being cheered on, I know I can pick this lock open. It'll work eventually. It's a short plate, I couldn't possibly use it. Uncle Dremores gives good encouragement. Oh, sorry, Isa, I missed it. Although, I guess that wasn't exactly to me, which is fine. Now I feel ready to face the horde outside. Although, maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, instead of that, I am going to just, leave them to their own devices. Zero connection between me and that doggo. Are they coming? With Manfred voice requests? I can't remember what I did for the last Manfred voice. Besides, you ate it. I wonder if the reason they aggro from so far away sometimes is because you teleport away while they're angry. I mean... Do you think these are the same ones? I think they might be. They definitely are. At least a portion of them. Please do it. I'll do my best. Jeez. Who is she, though? Because she's wearing a different outfit. Oh, thank you for the head pats, Mom. I mean, I'll do it with something to read for it. Going to lurk while you make the kids some food? Sounds good. I hope you enjoy the lurk. It has seen? Well, alright. It has seen you awoken me, Edgeworth. I don't think that's as good as my last one. I couldn't possibly live up to it. It has seemed you've awoken me, Edgeworth. Was that one better? Thank you for that. Thank you for that head pats. What do you mean that was close to chills? Don't encourage them. As I approached the Windstone, it began to glow with a mystical light. I have completed the Gift of Winds ritual. I've completed all the 6 rituals necessary, and should return to Heartfang. Later. It's fine. It's not contributing to a mounting problem. I'd rather not bring my fan club. It contains some NPCs. I'll never get Stalrum armor if she's... Well, I think she's the one who makes Stalrum weapons, which I've already got one. But I'd still rather not kill her. Okay, we're still good. Skull Village is just north. All we have to do is... No. Yeah, you guys go away. Oh no, they're the ones who make the star. What are you doing in here, Gumshoe? Don't you want to get your friends... I'm sorry, what? Oh, these are lines for your, Ace Attorney vampire fanfiction, aren't they? They're not quotes from the games at all. You don't have to be ashamed. Oh, hi, drummer. How are you doing? Sorry, are you seriously asking me to do an Australian accent? Oh my gosh, drummer, thank you. Help? Oh, thank you. Oh no, this is actually a problem. Wait, what happened? I'm out of here. Thank you for the head pats. Sorry I didn't read the whole thing, but I figured out loud that might be taken in the wrong way.
To perform the rituals needed to restore the power of the skull. What have you done?
I'm just doing like a deep voice. The thing is, everyone's voice always sounds like really bad to themselves. Or at least that's the case for most people I know. You were told to perform the rituals needed to restore the power of the skull. What have you done? I did it. You have completed the ritual of the gifts. I am impressed with your efforts, Outlander. There is more to be done. You have shown a certain loyalty to the skull, and it surprises me. Tradition dictates that you now hold this, the Mace of Avar Stonesinger. This is a treasure of the skull that I do not relish giving to an outsider. Still, you have earned it. For now, it is time to prove your wisdom. Though I believe your heart may be one with the skull, your mind must be as well. To that end, I would have you investigate a crime. It involves two of the skull, and your actions may decide their fates. Engar Icemane has been accused of theft. His accuser, Rickmore Halfhand, claims that Icemane stole furs from his house. These furs were, indeed, found in Icemane's residence. The skull do not take such things lightly. We have little, and each is given according to his need. This offense is punishable by exile, or sacrifice to the wolves. Icemane will surely choose the wolves. Now, speak with the skull, find out what you can, then report your findings to me, so the guilty may be punished appropriately. Stop right there, criminal skull! What is sacrificing to the wolves? A more honorable death, fit for a warrior, perhaps not for a thief. Icemane would be fed to the Cain Lorn, the ceremonial wolves of the skull. His spirit would be purified and reborn into a new life. The Cain Lorn are only summoned for such ceremonies as this. Other times they reside in the world of the spirit with the Allfather. What a nice way to go. bring him proof of the crime and make a decision based on my findings. I should speak with the people of the Skull Village to find out what I can about the crime. I am over-encumbered, thanks to the stupid mace. It sure does sell for a lot, but I could never. What did the mace ever do to deserve this? I just called it stupid. I probably shouldn't drop my raw Stalrum here. They might not like it. You know, that being sacred to them and all. My Redoran Master Helm weighs 4 pounds. Maybe I'll get use out of the ancient Nordic pickaxe. I need a box for my stuff. Eat the raw... It is good for the bones, huh? I ate 1 chunk. Yeah, I've got too many books. Well, I guess I've only got a few books. This Stalrum sword weighs 70 pounds. I assume pounds. There. We've done it.
Stranger and guest.
I'm just gonna heal up before I face what's out there. Actually, I'm gonna try to calm this guy, because he looks special. Yeah, that's Graring. Apply to... Shut up. I guess I just told myself to shut up there. Apply directly to the... Yes! I have the same curse as you. The thing is, some of these guards are helping me. So I don't want to please know them. Oh god. Hold on, why? Suri's home right now. Flip bracers applied to the forehead. Gotcha. Much appreciate. Yeah, see, they're fighting them. But, like, one of them is fighting me.
You should have picked an easier opponent. You will
Okay, they're done.
where you stand.
So I will save. Calm the guy. You know what? That's a great idea. Oh, his name was Brander.
We have a long
Okay. Tell him American Mom loves him. Hey Siri. US Mom loves you. Peace at last. It's so peaceful here. I did solo them. Alright. So I'm gonna save. Now that we've dealt with all that, I'm gonna take a short break here. So when we come back, we can do the criminal investigation. Yeah, we'll put on our thinking caps. Alright, so I'm gonna take a very short break. Everyone else, stare at something besides the screen for a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. Or do trivia, that's fine too.